Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up first, Ice Cold from Venezuela, and they hold the SCI national title.
This bout is scheduled for...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big whiff with the right hook. Down goes Ice Cold. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Good defense with that left jab. Just misses with that uppercut. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think...
And there's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Missing with that right hook. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. What a nightmare scenario! They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He parries away that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. All 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stumbling around in potholes. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Nice counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Lucky that hook didn't score. His stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. They exchange punches. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt. Meg looked...
There's the bell to start round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
See from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Missed with that right uppercut. Nice counter. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. And this with the jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On to the 5th we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just misses with that uppercut. respect for each other's punching power. Just missed with that hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry.
Let's start the sixth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The stamina is off the charts. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. That counter shot lands. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
That jab doesn't find a home. Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Here we go, it's round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A straight right just misses. Blocks the left uppercut. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight.
And there's the bell for round 8. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. Missed him with that uppercut. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Incredible work rate. And down goes Steamboat. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Need to see that again. One, two, three, four, and you continue.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! What a massive upset this would be. And Steamboat goes down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.